She said it so casually, like she was asking me to pass the salt. "Honey, I'm going on a girls' trip. Use this time to think about your mistakes." Her suitcase was already by the door. Her perfume hung in the air, too strong for a casual goodbye. I smiled, just as calmly. "Safe travels, dear." The door closed. Silence filled the house, thick and familiar. I poured myself a drink and thought about my mistakes. Not the ones she meant. Not the arguments, not the late nights at work, not the emotional distance she claimed to feel. No, I thought about the real mistake, the one I'd been making for months, tolerating someone who runs away from problems instead of facing them. The phone buzzed later that night, a text from her friend, by accident, maybe? Or maybe the universe got tired of her lies. "He doesn't suspect a thing." I stared at the screen. The drink in my hand stopped moving, but my pulse didn't. It kept whispering, "Now you know." She thought she was clever. The girls' trip had a name. Daniel, her coworker, the one she said was like a brother. It started with a few vague details. The way she avoided calls after 10 p.m., the way she smiled at texts that weren't from me, the way she deleted her browsing history before bed. I didn't accuse her. I observed. Like a surgeon preparing for an operation. No emotion, no hesitation. Every lie she told was a thread, and I was patient enough to untangle each one. I checked the shared cloud storage, hidden folder, photos. Her and Daniel in a mirror, his arm around her waist. Same perfume, same lipstick, same lies. I didn't throw the phone, didn't scream, didn't break down. I just smiled. A small, hollow smile. Because now I had the truth. And the truth is a scalpel. It doesn't kill quickly. It cuts slowly. The days crawled by. She sent selfies from the trip. Laughter, beaches, cocktails. "Miss you," she wrote. I typed, "Miss you too," and hit send. But behind that text, I was building something. Printouts, screenshots, hotel receipts, her messages to Daniel about our little escape. When you stop loving someone, clarity becomes cruelly sharp. You start noticing everything. The cracks, the tone, the fake concern. She called me the night before she came home, said she hoped I'd reflected. I said I did. She had no idea how deeply. The morning she returned, she smiled at me like nothing happened. Her arms reached for me. I didn't move. Instead, I handed her a neatly folded envelope. "What's this?" she asked, half laughing. "Your apology list," I said. Her laughter died. Inside were the photos, the messages, and a copy of a signed lease, her new place, all arranged in perfect order like evidence in a trial. Her hands trembled. "You went through my phone?" "No," I said softly. "You went through my trust." She tried to speak. I didn't let her. Every word she formed was a lie rehearsed in advance, and I had no patience left for fiction. I watched her realize it. The collapse, the shock, the fear. It wasn't anger that filled the room. It was silence. Cold, absolute silence. And in that silence, she understood something I'd already learned. When you destroy someone's trust, you destroy your own reflection. She begged me to talk, to forgive, to rebuild. But rebuilding implies something still stands. And there was nothing left. Just ashes arranged to look like a home. I stood there, watching her crumble under the weight of her own deceit. She said, "You can't just walk away from everything." I smiled faintly. "That's the difference between you and me," I said. "I don't run. I walk." I left the keys on the counter, the same counter where we'd shared coffee, plans, and empty promises. Her voice followed me to the door, trembling. "Wait, so that's it?" I turned once. Her eyes were wet, desperate. Mine were dry. "That's it," I said. I thought about my mistakes, and you were the biggest one. Outside, the air was cold but clean. For the first time in months, I could breathe without tasting lies. I didn't look back, Didn't need to, because sometimes closure isn't found in forgiveness, it's found in finality. And as the door shut behind me, I realized the cruel beauty of it all. She left to escape our problems. I solved them while she was gone. And the solution was leaving her behind.